Good evening, I'm Dennis Bragg.
And I'm Jill Valley. Ravalli County Commissioners are sharply criticized for backing a bill by Senator Steve Daines to remove some Montana federal lands from the list of wilderness study areas, with dozens of people saying the board is circumventing public input.
But others backing the measure say action is needed to lift the stalemate that's existed for 40 years.
It's a dispute that's not getting any easier to resolve. What should happen to 5 of Montana's wilderness study areas? The tracts that were set aside in 1977 but later left out of a bill to create new wilderness in a pocket veto by President Reagan. Senator Steve Daines suggests it's time to take them out of WSA status. But that idea was widely panned today by a crowd of more than 250 people who showed up to ask Ravalli County Commissioners to recall a controversial letter supporting the Daines bill. Speakers blasted the board and the senator for not getting more public input before taking the position and reviewing the decades of debate over the wilderness designation.
I think if you review all of those, you'll see that there is indeed support for wilderness in Ravalli County. There is support for releasing portions of these. So it's not all or nothing.
They would like to be heard. This meeting and this hearing should have been held by Senator Daines before it ever got to this point.
It's not pitting one Montana against another. Let's do this process right. Let's stop shopping for excuses and start listening to all.
You obviously take your marching orders from Senator Daines. I mean, you're a grown man. Come on.
Some of the snowmobilers and mountain bike riders who've been shut out of the Blue Joint and Sapphire for the past couple of years say they would like to see the Daines bill approved so it could resolve the future status of the wilderness study areas.
It just simply takes the WSA repeal or status off of the lands. That's all it does. Then it opens up the door for a collaborative process.
Congress has failed to act on those areas for the last 30 years. This has created a horrible mess.
Now, after the 3-hour hearing, commissioners let the letter stand, but they will continue to take public input as they monitor the progress of the Daines bill in Congress.